Okay, what's up, you stupid idiots? Welcome back to the Money Ballers channel. We're gonna check in about week one of PFF's All-22 and talk about some sleepers and look at how my various strategies performed throughout this first week. And there's definitely been some surprises for me about certain players for sure. But I think all in all, it's week one. What are you gonna do? Also, just want to say this is the last week that you'll be seeing me without a haircut. So, hey, soak it all in. Let's check out the records here. So, we went 0 and 1 and 1 and 0, 1 and 0, 1 and 0, 0 and 1, 0 and 1. Guess what? That's 3 and 3. Statistically, it is seeming a little bit like it's going to be a coin toss. Let's check in first with the team that we drafted together on the channel. And we have a whole series of watching that draft. If you want to watch that, might be a little bit of a moot point at this point in the season, but let's just check in on it. All right. So for week one's matchup, I'll show you who we started and how everybody did. We went with a two running back formation and they're pretty good there. I think the strategy with this draft, just in case you missed it, was to target. I just went down the line, highest percentage value players, so quarterback and edge, and I just went by percentage through the draft. Instead of grabbing next best available player, so to speak. It was legitimately uh going. I had a draft order I set based on positional weighting. So, and I went through the green highlight just means that's who I grabbed. So, obviously this team was at a loss because of losing Dak, but that's all right because I had Mac Jones and Tom Brady. Dak was actually my kind of filler piece that I took that third quarterback, you know, pretty early thinking, he's sitting there. I don't need three quarter. I don't even need two, but I grabbed them and, it is what it is. He goes to the IR, and I ended up winning this week. Um, the red means these players were auto sub. Um, I don't know. Am I allowed to click on them now? Weekly summary. Okay, cool. So for a while, it was still showing last year's, excuse me, weekly summary. So now we've got it in. We can see actual snap count and what their score was, which is pretty cool. I believe the auto sub happened because I started Bakhtiari, which, that is one amazing feature of this platform is it's realistic to having a team. You got a starter who's not going to play that week but isn't on IR, then they just don't play him that week. That's pretty sick. And I made the right call by not putting in any of my Rams O-line, although it doesn't look like Matt Pryor did much better than Havenstein. So there's that. And for my defense, oh yeah, anything else of note here? Not really. I mean, Sheriff didn't do so hot. Saying Alex Kappa played 104 snaps. Can that be true? Okay, because they did have that overtime game, so I guess it could be true. Yeah, okay. So yeah. So I guess on offense, my highlight was Devontae Adams, and then I'm gonna have to do something about my tight end position. So maybe for this team, we'll go and see what's available. Look at Cade Otton though. What did he hit? 42 snaps. Maybe we'll be starting Cade Otton. If he's just gonna be out there blocking, really not doing anything else, and Hunter Henry could be out there dropping passes and stinking it up, just put in the person who's scoring higher. It's not gonna be Alberto. I watched that game. I watched as many as I could, but there's only so much you can do. Calais Campbell did disappoint quite a bit. He scored out really well last year. Kind of sucks that I can't toggle back to last year now, but he was getting 20 snaps or something, and then he would score really high. So as a defensive interior three, that's great. You only need somebody hitting 20 snaps and scoring high. That's what you need. So I thought I'll start him as my third defensive interior player, go with that 3-4 formation, and it didn't work out. 'Cause he didn't score so well. However, Von Miller crushed, DJ Reed crushed, and then my second linebacker here being Mac Wilson. was a bust, but it's because Josie Jewell didn't play, which I think was a surprise. Like I didn't hear any, and like none of my IDP folks really even said anything about that. But if you're in one of my IDP leagues, oh, my neck is so crickety today. Um, I don't know. I guess you can verify that. I just didn't know he wasn't going to play this first week, so I started him wherever. This has been the Josie Jewell freaking stand channel, so I was so excited to put him in there. Look at Wingard, not even hitting the snap, man. Some of these players, AJ Green is a drop for me. I might as well just freaking drop him now because if he's gonna, well, it doesn't tell me what his score was. Maybe no, because there's no such thing as 20 special team snaps, right? Um, I want to know what the actual score was. I guess I just don't know to what extent are these two numbers weighted to like average together to get the score. I gotta figure that stuff out. If you know, drop a comment, and I don't have to look it up as I'm not gonna do it live. Aziz, Mike Helton scoring really well. So, definitely some changes to my starting lineup that I'll make. And there's some players I want to pick up. I'm gonna look in and just see what happened in this league for ad drops. 14th, which is today. So we got we had a lot of ad drops. Okay. Anyone spend any big money on anyone? Dropped Rashad Penny. Dropped Danny Gray. Dropped Tommy Tremble. Dropped Ali Marpet. Okay. I think if he's out, then I don't get why you drop him. Because you can just put him on your IR. It doesn't, anyway. And he's gonna grade well when he does, right? He's not like retired or anything, is he? Dropped. I don't know who that is even. Darnell Savage. Okay, so for $9, somebody picked up Andrew Wiley, who's a tackle. Picked up Baron Browning for $12. Interesting. He must have scored out really well last week. I was excited to see him as an edge rusher. Good for him. But they have him listed as a linebacker. He's not playing linebacker right now. He's playing edge. Um, but whatever. Gino, how do you do? How do you do? Oh, look at him, my guy. I believe in Gino. I've been You're never gonna hear Geno slander from me. Even Brissett, really, I'm not gonna slander the dude. It's like he's always in a really awkward position. That's like his whole career. Is like I'm the quarterback in an awkward position. So if you can go out and perform it's like people have such low expectations of you. It's so mental. You have to put all that mental shit aside and go out and play at a freaking professional level, like with all these naysayers and people just waiting for the next guy to come back. It's like that takes a type of hard as steel like type of stuff that I don't. Yeah, that's a lot. $33, Aaron Banks. Y'all wild. He must. I'm not spending money right now. Okay, like I respect this, but it's still a safety position. He's really young though. I can see it. It's just if you look at his scores from last year, it's like um, I'm just not gonna drop $63 on him basically. But this is these are some deep cut folks. If you're looking for somebody dropping Sam Martin is interesting. I think you're thinking, well, eventually the dude's gonna have to punt. It's not gonna be like that all season. And he's like the top rated punter. So I get it. He didn't score me any points in the leagues I do have him, but it's like, come on. He's gonna eventually have to punt. I guess there's a chance. I mean, if it happens again, I guess you gotta drop him. But if he's only gonna punt twice a game, that's less opportunities for him to suck. Or less opportunities for him to be good. Hey, listen, we gotta think these things through. Hey, Jerry Hughes was available. He freaking crushed it. I don't think I mean, maybe it will. Look at these O lines he's going up against coming up. Damn, he doesn't really have any. Are any of these O lines elite? I don't really think so. Weird how well the Bears did though, huh? Ryan Kelly for $6. Picked up Jarvis Landry, dropped Nico Collins. All right. EJ Speed, interesting. Let's see. How'd he do? Pretty well. And any linebacker that can grade well, it's a highly sought after thing because I think there's a ton of volatility at the position and it's hard to get somebody who's going to consistently grade well. So that's why I'm not going to go drop any money on a highly rated linebacker unless they can show they can do it consistently. But $7, I mean, no judgment for that. Go ahead and do your thing. I actually have Justin Madubuike, Madubuike, in a bunch of my leagues because I kind of saw this coming. Just based on how he did last year and the fact that his score was kind of dinged basically by injury. Um, Cam Sutton got picked up. How do you do? Good for him. 103, huh? Wild. Those overtime games are crazy. So we went through this with Cameron Bynum, and it was an overtime game. So I guess it is possible to play over 100 snaps in a game. It just seems redonkulous. And I guess it's like if you're in on special teams plays too, it's something to think about. It's a lot of snaps, you know. Miles Sanders must have graded out pretty good, huh? It's only 2.5 points. That's why, hey, don't spend too much for running backs here. There's a lot of value. What the hell is there for? Oh, little youngin. Little youngin. I mean, he absolutely. I had Kendall Fuller starting, and he just stunk up the place. Bynum gets picked up. I'm surprised he was on the waiver wire. I'm pretty sure I was trying to target him. I must have had some good safety depth or something. Craig Jones. Oh yeah, Harrison Bucker getting dropped, but if he's gonna go on IR, why not keep him? Maybe you won't. Uchenna Nwosu. Yeah, this guy. Holy shit. You know, that was wild. I really should have grabbed him in my RSO league. Let's see if my stuff went through. Welcome to the ADHD channel, guys. Stuff is important. Oh, I got Funga. Let's see what went through here. Yeah, he is gonna be out. Unfortunately in this I can't put him on IR really. He's just gonna be ruled out. So I'm gonna have to figure something else out. Was I able to grab a second kicker? RSO is just such a different beast. I mean, all of these platforms are different. That's why we spend time trying to get to know them so we can be successful. I think they're gonna rule him out, so I put him on there early. Yeah, end of season. Yeah, so rip Jamal Adams, he'll be on the IR. I believe All-22 does it automatically. Something that's pretty exciting. All right. Can stretch this out a little. Hey, how's it going? Dropping Nick Bonito so soon, huh? But he's a young and little guy. What did he do? Get cut? Didn't play any snaps? All right. Trap Bozeman. All right. So we had some picking up Janu. Interesting. All right. I mean, I don't know. Have we ever seen anything consistent from him? I mean, certainly not as a Patriot, even though he's only got 1 year, but dropping Ereck Flowers. Now, what happened with Ereck Flowers? Because he's got the COVID tag and didn't play. So is he just done? Why does he still have a COVID tag? The world may never know. If somebody knows, all right, I kind of need to know. Ereck Flowers. Ereck Flip Powers. What's up with him? What's going on? We're doing the Ereck Flowers deep dive. Hey, it's the stuff that matters here. Yeah, this is helpful. I don't know how to Google Ereck Flowers. Sheesh. I just need his news. High quality stuff here, folks. Is he playing? I don't know. This is an article on Ionitis. So that's not Ereck Flowers. Okay. So looking at my team, I want to look back again at last week's matchup and see who I can drop because now I can add people for free, which is why in this league right now, I'm not there's it's so deep. Most teams you have in a league is 12. You have a 53 person roster. So unless there's somebody who blows it out of the water, you want to drop some money on them, just wait till the next day. And I don't know. Cameron Bynum, I could see because I think that's a sustain. He's gonna get like that's why I drafted him in a bunch of. So if he's sitting there on the waiver wire, I get it. But for the most part, just wait till the next day. That's what I'm doing right now. I could change that. All right, yeah. So what do we need? I think we actually need some tackles, to be honest. I might have to drop this, dude. What do you do? 10 snaps and all right, so let's write this down. We need a tackle. We need What do you think? I could probably drop him, right? Well, let's see what's on there before we drop somebody haphazardly here. Um, Jensen's on IR. Okay, he is on IR. It just doesn't say it here, but it says it here. So I'm not gonna drop him. Gonna need a center. I'm gonna need a center. I can't have this kind of center play. Uh who started for me actually? Oh, Ben Jones. Yeah, no, I can't have this. I can't have that. I'm gonna need just looking at my bench. We're looking at depth right now. If there's I guess I doubt there's a quarterback worth picking up. But with that going to IR, it's like, you know, great running back depth as expected. Tolbert didn't play. So I could drop him. He's young, but I'm gonna need a wide receiver. So I can drop, I think I can drop Mason Cole and see who's available for a center. And I guess I can probably drop. Oh yeah, you know what? I can drop Tolbert regardless because he can be a rookie all he wants, but he don't really have a quarterback right now. All right, and then defense. So I might not do a 3-4 again. Um, Javon Hargrave didn't do so hot, and it looks like I have some actually really good linebacker depth. So we're gonna switch it up. Or 3-4. Yeah, we're gonna switch it up. And I think I'm gonna maybe drop AJ Reed out. He didn't really play a ton of snaps last year either. So we're gonna pick up a corner and I didn't think Isaiah Rodgers was going to play at all. I'm not too worried about this right now. The 17 snaps and grading really poorly. I'm not really that worried about it. I'm just going to hang on to him. And now Wingard, I don't know what to do with this. I think I can just probably drop him. But let's not do that until we see what's out there. Jalen Thompson, jeez, some crow, my guy. We're gonna hang on to him because of youth, but my goodness, we need a safety. We need a safety. Should I shed Wingard? I should, right? Because I have one, two, three, four, five safeties. Okay, so basically I'm looking to fill out my bench, and I don't need one guard on it. I just don't. Um, Phillips. Yeah. Oh, isn't he injured though? Shit. Yeah, I definitely need a safety because I don't think I can start him this week. Um, and McKinney did okay. Okay, definitely need a safety. Got some good cornerback depth. Not too worried about. And linebacker, I'm probably gonna need if Josie Jules. No, I'm good. I'm good. Should I drop Leonard Floyd? I was worried about him. I'm gonna hang on to him for one more week because I think the Bills line is better than people expected, and we'll see what's up. I see. I went in on Highsmith because of the coaching changes in this. With Flores coming over, it's like you see what he's done with defenses. Like, come on, you guys. I think a lot of people just completely overlooked that. Hopefully you can hear the ice in my mouth. Great podcasting. Okay. I could use a defensive interior player as well. Question mark. Okay, so we're gonna see what's out there for a tackle, a center, a wide receiver, a cornerback, a safety, and a defensive interior player. Man, coaching is hard. I think we'll probably only do one team together. Otherwise, how many teams am I? How many leagues am I in? A one, two, three, four, five, six. Yeah. I think we'll just do maybe we'll look at the stupid idiots since that's the listener league. Okay, first things first, let's look at our tackle position, see how everybody did. And I'm looking for free agents. Filters working much better than they were. We got Dan Moore here, 69 snaps, graded pretty well. for week 1. And I can probably do, if I'm gonna drop Mason Cole. I'm confused about how these are ordered. Maybe I'll sort them by snap count and see who did the best. Go to 23-year-old tackles scoring this high with 86 snaps. Yeah, I'm taking James Hudson, right? I mean, I'd be stupid not to. I mean, even if he's awful, it's like, does that mean no? See, you gotta hit the plus. Yeah, I'm gonna add him. Okay, so I might have to go in and manually, because I have slots enough on my roster, I'm gonna have to drop. I was planning to drop Walker Little. He's so young. All right, I'm gonna hold on to him. I think if anybody, I'm gonna drop the 30-year-old who's not grading well. That's the plan. Um, and hey, what do you know? Huh? James Hudson and Lane Johnson. But there's some tackle depth. So check out James Hudson, it looks like. He did pretty well in his early little debut there. 22 years old. Um, geez, 23. This young ass Chicago team. I mean, this is wild. Okay. And then we get not as many snaps. So I'm really looking for like who's gonna play. All right, but maybe you know what I maybe might go ahead and drop Little and pick up somebody like Burford. I would prefer that. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. All right, but then we got 45. He's 31. I obviously this is like a long-term dynasty thing, so I am taking age into account. I'm gonna grab Larry Borum. And I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna bore him. I'm gonna bore him. I'm gonna drop Walker Little. Y'all could have him. He didn't even do so well a year before. And dog, if I start too little, with this Green Bay, I can't. Can I do that? But you know what? I don't even know because Danielle Hunter and all them like tore up the last O line. So who did they play? Oh, Green Bay. So I don't know. All right, maybe we'll do our ads and then we'll figure out our starting lineup. This is my this is my first post week 1 scramble here, so I'm learning as I go too. Maybe this is helpful, maybe it's not. Comment if you got questions. All right, so I'm going to centers, I'm going to free agents, and I'm sorting by snap count, and I'm looking for anybody in the green. Oh, was I doing this right? I feel like I might not have been doing this right. Season grade. 3.93. No, I did this right. 3.4. 3.4. Okay. No, I did it. I did it correctly. There's a lot of things to consider here. Okay. Sorting by snap count. Free agents. There we go. Ah, man. Slim pickings over here with these centers, huh? Okay. Coleman Shelton. It's you know, I'm gonna drop Mason Cole, who I think did not well at all. Is there a chance? Okay, maybe we play matchups here. There's no penalty. There's no price for this. This is not like RSO where you got to think about contract. Saints, Robert Hainsey. Surprised he did as well as he did, to be honest. It was against Dallas too. Man, the Saints might be tough, you know? Or the Falcons here. This could be a good choice. Does this mean he got 2 points? Okay, so he got 2 points with a score of 170. Okay, and then he also got 2 points. Okay. So super similar percentage, multiple math, folks. All right, we're gonna add Coleman Shelton. I'm gonna drop Mason Cole. And then so we got our tackles. We actually got two. Made some switches. And we got a new center. Oh, I dropped. Who else did I drop? Okay, yeah. Let's do that. I think I can still safely drop Mason Cole, huh? Yeah. Don't really. We might. No, we're not gonna pick up a second center. I think two is fine, and hopefully no one. Man, it's the injury stuff is wild. Okay, we definitely need some cornerbacks. I'm going free agents. I'm sorting by snap, and I'm looking for who did the best on most snaps. We have a 23-year-old here in Aaron Robinson, 77 snaps, and he's looking mighty good. He's playing the Panthers. So, are we sure, bro? Good for you, my guy. Let's get it. Yeah, I'm taking youth all day in this. So we got a cornerback. I definitely need a safety, but let's just see if there's anyone else worth snagging. I'm looking for green. I'm looking for green here, folks. And I guess I could look matchup. I think in the future, I'm gonna probably try to like really look matchup and really look further. And like there's a lot here. There's a lot of information, you know, to digest and to think like okay, how is this player being used, but right now I don't have to really make that decision. Man, Richie Grant is here and I'm excited about him this year. So this is pretty tempting to pick him up because he's young. I think he's really talented. I know, yeah, last year wasn't really his year, but I'm pretty sure he was plagued by injuries, if I remember correctly. Okay, I think I am gonna add Richie Grant. I think this is a good stash. Okay. Um, let's look at our safety position. We need at least one. And we still sorted by snap here. We got free agents. Nice. Okay, no, we're not taking Savage. Okay, obviously. Don't blame the dude that dropped him, huh? Oh, what is this? This isn't sorted by snap. There we go. Much better. Jonathan Owens. Man, that Texans defense, huh? I mean, it's like, are the Colts just that bad? Like, Um, Eddie Jackson did really well with 70 snaps. Deshaun Elliott with 74 snaps against the Eagles. I mean, I don't know who specifically, but somebody shut down Devonta Smith. And man, I have him in so many redraft leagues. What a bummer. What a bummer. All right. Nick Scott, 27 years old, 59 snaps. Holy shit, that's a lot of blue. Huh? What's with the What's that? Where'd that come from? Uh, does it have to do with him playing the Bills? Who cares? I'm grabbing him. He's better than what I had. He's better than freaking Wingard. Huh? I don't know. That's the new thing. I don't think I like it, and I apologize. Okay, we've also got Tashawn Gibson. I wonder if he's related to Travis. I feel like when you have a same letter name and a same last name, they're usually brothers. 57 snaps. Look at this. Myles Hartsfield. Look at these. Holy shit. I could stash, I could stash or I could wait. He's 32. There's no age on this guy. He's a mystery age. Let's take a guess. I'm gonna guess, I don't know. He's got one like he could be a dad with that wrinkle, or he could just be like a little stressed. Let's check it out. I'm gonna guess 24.2 years old. 25. Hey, what do you know? All right. So he's 25. Sorry, Mr. Hartsfield. I don't know you. I don't know if you have kids either. I don't know if I don't, and now it's creepy, but now I kind of want to know because that could very well be a dad wrinkle. I don't know that this would know that either. So like, say if he has, like, is this something? Listen, Mr. Hartsfield, if you're out there, well done on a wonderful week one, and I wish you many more wonderful weeks. I'm not gonna, should I pick him up? 25? Freaking graded like a beast. I mean, 57 snaps, grading like that. I still need a defensive interior player, but you know what? Oh, I have to choose a player to drop. Ooh, rats. That's because, oh, you know why? It's because Dak isn't on the freaking, he's not on IR technically yet. He will be. Man, that blows. I'm not, okay, Mr. Hartsfield, I apologize. I'm gonna hold off on grabbing you, and I guess I can drop, what's his name? Watts, Armani. Oh no, I need the other cornerback. I feel like good about the cornerback that I was able to get. I'm gonna write down Hartsfield. Apologize to him and his child for pointing out his wrinkle and using it to make a guess about his age. Just dig in the hole, dig in the hole. Okay, not, I mean, look, Ionitis. Was that, now I really want to know what that clickbait ass article was about, like, the commander straight up lied about Ionitis. It's like, what did they say? His name's not Matt. It's actually the stand-up comedian in me is like it's fat. That's what I would say, but that's just rude. And I'm not body shaming. It's just a funny joke. Wormley, I've had my eye on. I gotta grab Wormley. Yeah, I'm gonna choose a player to drop, and I'm gonna drop. I could drop. I can't drop Jalen Thompson yet, but I just really want to, like, so bad. I'm gonna drop. Look at all the safeties I have. So Adrian Phillips will be moved to IR, and so will Dak. It just hasn't happened yet. Um, so I will have room to grab someone else, and I could wait to make this decision, or if there's somebody on here that I'm good to. Man, Runyon was hard. Look at my guards. How am I not stashing guards right now? Who can I drop? Hunter Henry was so fucking bad. Oh man, who can I drop? So I just have to wait. I might just have to wait. I mean, that might be. Oh, it's gonna be Isaiah Rogers. All right, we're gonna drop Isaiah Rogers. We're gonna grab Wormley because I want to start him, and then I really need to replace some of my guards. So we got Mr. Hartsfield on the list here, and we need. What happened here? Oh, we went free agents and we just sorted by snaps. Look at Grugier here, Hill. Why did he score so low and perform so well? They got to figure something else out with the way that they score these linebacker positions, like they just do. Because you're looking, it's like I don't know, they got to pad it or something. Oh, we still got Flacco here, but I'm not gonna pick up a quarterback until they move Dak. And I really think it's the only reason I want a third quarterback is because I have Brady and Mac Jones has a back injury, and Brady, I love you. I literally love you for the rest of my life, but because your first year starting for the Patriots was my first year playing football. When I was in middle school, so sheesh, time flies when you're winning Super Bowls. Am I right, folks? But also, you're like you're one weird angled hit away from being on my IR. So okay, I'm looking for guards. I'm staying focused and looking for guards. You would never know that I'm on medication for this. I just need a co-host is what I need. I need a PFF co-host. Okay. 74, grading 66. Ugh, it's so weird even thinking about taking a Texan O-line player. It's just like, what? Okay. 2.5. Gabe Jackson, 31 years old. Historically, grades pretty well. He's got the credentials that I'm looking for to replace some of the garbage that I drafted. So we're gonna grab him. 58 snaps is good. Oh, okay, don't hit that add button. It doesn't work. I'm gonna drop one of my trash guards. Now is the choice because it really should be Runyon, but no, it's got to be Runyon. Like, why did I even draft him? think just because of his age. I think the PFF auto rating thing was putting Runyon pretty high, and you're looking and you're like, well, he's young, he's an O-line, he's gonna develop. But when it comes down to it, and you're here, in a week, and you need people, you need people. So now I've got Kappa and Jackson, and I would like to replace one of my other folks. Um, because he's not working out the way I hoped he would. I thought there was some upward trajectory here. It's only been 1 week, but he's 29, so there's no real reason to hang on to him. Schweitzy, as I call him. Sheriff, new team, I think, right? I'm pretty sure. I might give him, I don't know, I might give him a week. Let's see. Let's see who's available, and we can always swap them out. Hopefully, some of these deeper cuts are also available in your leagues, so you can pick some folks up. And we want free agents. And we're looking for who did it. Definitely not picking up anyone playing the Bills this week, I'll tell you that. Who's got a good, easy matchup that did okay? Against the Raiders, Will Hernandez. Oh no, against the Cardinals, right? Only 43 snaps, but like, no offense, you guys. Um, who should we drop? Sheriff or Schweitzer? All right. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. This is kind of tough because you really can't tell sometimes what's a matchup, and these are offensive linemen. Like, maybe okay, so maybe I hang on to if there's no obvious like pick this person up because it's a good matchup and they traditionally score well. Um, he's like, I mean, can you imagine? I don't want that guy blocking me. He looked like he's very angry. That's that's like I remember because I used to play defensive end, and there's this one tackle on our team who was just so big and so angry all the time. And when he would come off the line, come for you, you just like run the other way. It's just like nah, like I'm not. I mean, he was on our team, but you still got to play these dudes in practice. Like, all right, let's set a lineup together. I would love to maybe see what's available for tight end really quick too. I think Hunter Henry will eventually and inevitably grade higher, but there might be somebody who really, Will Desley, how does he do historically? Pretty well. Hey, like he's a sneaky ad. We're looking for snaps here. We're looking for snaps. Free agents with high snaps who did well. Oh, Juwan Johnson. I'm interested in him. Durham, Durham Smythe. Because see, tight ends only need to play 25 snaps. Okay, here we have a 23-year-old, Noah Gray, played 51 snaps and rated pretty well. Graded horribly last year. So the plus side of picking him up is that he's super young and you can stash him. The downside is that he doesn't have a very good track record of scoring very highly. So you're basing this off of a single week where they played the Cardinals, who I don't think have a very elite pass rush if they have one at all. And the Chargers, you're going up against Khalil Mack, you're going up against Joey Bosa, you're going it's a whole thing, you guys. So I'm gonna wait and not add him, but I'm gonna rate him down along with Mr. Hartsfield as somebody that I might target later. And let's see, Durham Smythe is a little bit tempting because he has the experience, and I think it's just like mostly out there to block and stuff. Um, and then there's Disley. Oh, look at Fortston. Let's see how he's done historically. Oh, very well. This is the guy I want. And same thing, right? Same matchup, but just like historically he has it. Just played how many fewer snaps? So he played 40 snaps, and our youngin over here played, where'd he go? 51. Interesting. Probably some usage differences. Decisions. He played 40 snaps and scored extremely well. Um, and then we have Kobe Parkinson, who beasted and is only 23. So there's another one. Do we think that that usage is going to continue? I mean, it's kind of unlikely. I stand for Kobe Parkinson. Like I was really hoping that I think he was on one of the hard knocks, right? And he didn't make the team, something like that. But 29 snaps, not really enough to take a risk on it. All right, we're gonna grab Forston. He's a little bit older. He's got he's proven that historically he can kind of do it. I can't click this, so there's a chance this is not the most accurate representation of what he did last year, but it's gonna be better than whatever poo poo caca I have here. Dog, yeah, but then I gotta drop Hunter Henry. The problem is otherwise I'm starting Cade Otton. All right, you know what? Different decision. We're gonna grab Forston once we got some room with folks going to IR. And that will help. And then we'll make a decision. We're gonna give Hunter Henry another week and hopefully he gets his opportunities to shine. I mean, he does have the historical, if he was on the waiver wire right now, I would not pick him up, but he's done it before. I'm not gonna start him though. I think it's really interesting that Cade Otton, graded out as well as he did here. And then hopefully we actually have a different friend starting at tight end. And I could really use a solid wide receiver. So maybe I'll do some investigating. Oh man, yeah, this is like really not good what I have going on there. When is that going on IR? All right, Elijah, they already moved. Okay, so we need once Dak is on IR, and I'm pretty sure Phillips, he might just miss a week, but I'm definitely not going to start him. Um, well, it's actually kind of nice that even if I do start him and he doesn't play, they just throw McKinney in there. That's kind of nice. Diggs did well. Definitely think I should probably start McKinney over Diggs though. I don't know. Jalen Thompson gets like 2 more weeks and then and Gilmore did all right. I was kind of hoping he would do like a little bit better, but this is not bad. 70 snaps, 71.6 grade. It's pretty good. But it's crazy that this 23-year-old's over here. 77 snaps, 73 grade. That's wild. Think I should start him over yeah. Let's see I think I'm gonna mess with my okay, this is a PFF bug you should know about. If you mess with your formation, it messes with your depth chart. It's super annoying. I should definitely talk to them about it. Um, I think two running back with the way I have my team makes the most sense. Do I want Michael Carter against the Browns or Damian Harris against the Steelers? I kind of want Michael Carter against the Browns, honestly. I know it sounds crazy, but man, I don't know though. Because what's his name is Ty Montgomery's on IR now. Okay. We're gonna think about that one. He only needs to play 20 snaps. How many did he play last week? 50. And Damian Harris played 22. Why does it say he got a 0? He definitely didn't. Yeah, he definitely didn't. He got 1.2. Okay. This was a bug that was irking me throughout like the offseason draft time and all that was like you would look at a player's card, you would see them not get points even though they hit a snap min that would work for certain formations or even if they hit a snap min that should work for their position. But it looks like when it actually comes to the practicality, we're in the zone here. We're looking at the actual score is being calculated into the total. So at least there's that. That was something that really was bugging me quite a bit. So we're gonna start Tom Brady. I think we're gonna go with a two running back. We're definitely not going with a three wide receiver with the depth chart I have right now. Um, looking at the fact that Amon Ra like is my second best and he scored a 59. I'm gonna start Cade Otton, so kill me now. We're gonna start James Hudson and Larry Borum. I think we're gonna start Larry Borum, but Lane Johnson's a little bit tempting. It's just that the pass rush on the Vikings crushed it last week. Um, okay, I think we're gonna do that. And I'm excited for Bakhtiari to be back. So I think he's really who I'm hoping to start once he's healthy. Alex Kappa and Gabe Jackson for my guards with Jermaine Orlamanum filling in behind them. Does that make sense with the pass rushers? Absolutely against the Cowboys right now. I know that sounds crazy with DeMarcus Lawrence and Michael Parsons, but just don't. Okay, yeah, maybe we actually put Gabe Jackson as our number one. It's crazy. Crazy talk. And we're going to start Coleman Shelton at center with Ben Jones backing him up. We have Evan McPherson as our kicker. All right. And then for our defense, we are running a 3-4 right now. Chris Wormley's going to come on up here, and I think we'll have Onyemata as our DI3. This is given we stick with this 3-4, but we might go to a nickel. Let's see. We only get to start two edge rushers. Number one's going to be Von Miller, of course. Let's get Alex Highsmith up there, and there's a really good chance that I drop Floyd and add a different defensive interior. Um, okay. And then our linebacker positions. Okay, Josie Jewell, I don't think is gonna play. We had a depth chart that didn't work out for us. Mac Wilson gets one more week and then he is chopped. But we'll start Devondre Campbell and Aziz Al-Shair, who I was excited to grab because he doesn't play a ton of snaps. When he does, he tends to do right. Like he literally just hit the 30. When he does, he tends to perform well. So if he doesn't hit, David Long's a pretty good option. And then hopefully Josie Jewell will be back soon. We could start three cornerbacks. I kind of think we should. If this is how Onyemata is going to play against the Falcons, uh, we might want to go to a nickel here. I don't think we're going to go three linebacker. So I think we'll go to a nickel. It's going to mess up my depth chart when I mix it up. And yeah, I mean, this is a ton of great depth. We do DJ Reed for sure. And then we can even choose between, oh man, this is actually great. We have Stephon Gilmore against the Jags. We have Mike Hilton against, oh, we got to start Mike Hilton, don't we? I think we give Aaron Robinson another week. I don't know this guy. I don't know him. He scored really well one week against the Titans, who don't really do a ton of throwing. Okay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna move to a nickel. It's gonna mess with my whole everything. We're gonna start DJ Reed and Mike Hilton, and we'll have Stephon Gilmore be our 20 snap min. I think he might. Oh, he played 70 snaps. Jesus. How did Mike Hilton do? 53. Okay. But worst case scenario is subs in Aaron Robinson. It's not the end of the world. And go back and mess with everything. Actually, this is fine. This is good. Sealer, who performed highly as expected, and Wormley, who's going against the Pats. I hope he can do well. You see Sealer last week played against the Pats and scored out pretty well, so I think it's gonna be fine. Von Miller, DeMarcus Lawrence, love it. Linebackers, Devontae Campbell, Aziz Al-Shair, good. I like almost want to just drop Mac Wilson right now. Just like look at his run defense. It's just like he cannot cover. So ideally, they're not putting him in those covers positions. How many snaps did he play? 33. I gotta drop this guy. I gotta. I have other linebacker options. And I need a wide receiver pretty bad. Um, and I can drop Floyd, I think, too, and grab a different edge. I want to give him another week. It's just like, all right, maybe we'll hold off and see if there's somebody on the wire for defensive end, we'll switch it. Okay, let's finish going through here. This is what I'm gonna do for all of my teams, basically. Okay. So Adrian Phillips, I don't know what his deal is gonna be, but I have now the appropriate amount of depth at safety where I feel fine. I can always put in Diggs, McKinney. I don't know what the fuck to do with Jalen Thompson, but I'm sure neither does Cliff Kingsbury. So at least we're on the same page about something. Evan McPherson's so young. I'm gonna give him some time, but he's gotta not suck again. I don't think I'm really gonna be like chopping kickers. It's gonna be hit or miss, just like kicks. You feel me? You feel me, dog? All right, we need a linebacker because if Josie Jewell is not gonna play, then I can't mess around with this. The slimmest of pickings, the slimmest, a 2.9. Interesting that this color gradient is a little bit lower. Alex Singleton. Rashawn Evans. He's playing the Rams. Alex Singleton's playing the Texans. Chris Board, 27 years old, scored out pretty well for week one last week against the Eagles. 54 snaps. Playing Washington this week. Okay. I'm gonna keep my eye on you, Chris Board. Let's see. Pierre Louis. He was crushing. I feel like this might be sticky. Jermaine Pratt might be sticky. It's just like it's just so hard with the linebacker position. They just score so poorly. Okay, so okay, who like how do you even make a decision like this? He's playing the Cowboys. You got Chris Board playing Washington. I mean, this is who scored the highest last week. It's Jermaine Pratt. Pretty bad on passing downs. Oh, next opponent. Next opponent offense. Oh, interesting. Okay, so this is what I should be looking at. Okay, so we're between Chris Board and Jermaine Pratt. I'm gonna go with Jermaine Pratt. And then let's look and see what's available for edge positions. Okay. Oshane Eximin. I don't know. And also that's like uh 25 years old. Graded out at an 86 on 47 snaps last week. Can he do it again? I'm gonna go with no. But you never know. So I'm gonna keep my eye on you, Oshane. Along with these Chiefs tight ends. Dennis Gardeck for see only 43 snaps. So I'm a little bit there's not a ton. Okay, Matt Judon is here. I do think that what he's got going on is sticky. And he's only playing 50. Okay, yeah, we're gonna grab Matt Judon. Um and we're gonna drop Leonard Floyd, Like that just seems obvious to me now. So let's peek. Yeah, I'm gonna start Matt Judon. Yeah, I'm gonna start him above these folks. Yeah, I am. Oh man. You know what? I'm gonna start Pratt above Long because he's playing the Bills. I feel good about the folks I'm grabbing here. It just makes me want to drop Jalen Thompson so bad. Like so bad. It just really does. But we're gonna hold off. Let's look and write down some wide receivers to target while we wait for Dak to get put on the er. All right, so we dropped Floyd. We added a linebacker. We have our eye. We need to know Adrian Phillips. Is he going to IR? Question mark. Yeah, I don't care what Kyle Duggar says. I find it really interesting when they ask coaches like, is he gonna play? And they're like Cliff Kingsbury being like, it's 50-50. It's like he doesn't know. Like you can't, as a coach, like how can you possibly know the injury status of every single one of your players at any given time? Like that's why they're being so vague to these reporters. It's not because they're like scheming and dreaming. It's just like they don't fucking know. They don't have their finger on the pulse of everybody's health. They got too many other things to worry about. They're thinking about schemes. That's what they're thinking about. Think about what other teams are doing. They're thinking about public relations and contracts and agents and anyway, a little soapbox. Okay. So I'm looking for wide receivers and free agents. All right, Noah Brown. Good for you, buddy. Curtis Samuel. That's actually a sneaky ad. All right. We'll write him down for sure. I think he's somebody keep an eye on. Oh, Robbie Anderson is here. Somebody I have my eye on there too. Ashton Dulin did okay, 52 snaps. Good for him. MVS did pretty good. Yeah, Josh Palmer. There's okay, so there's enough depth where I'm not like super worried. Like if I have to grab Juwan Jennings, I'm not gonna cry about that. Sterling Shepard could be another one. Oh, Duvernay's here. Ooh, that's tempting too. So my wide receiver options. I think Duvernay is going to be continue to be a playmaker, even if it's just on special teams. I mean, he's going to hit the snap min and he's going to score high. That's what I think. Um, I think he's got it this year. It's kind of coming together. Look at DeAndre Carter, 32 snaps, crushed it. Good for you, bud. I had him in my RSO league last year, and I would start him every week because you get special teams points, and he's just like a playmaker. Like I actually don't understand why he's so underrated. I think it's just literally name recognition. Like no one knows who he is. I would not be sad to have him in one of these leagues as like a wide receiver three because I think wide receiver threes only need to hit. Oh, I got it here. 20 snaps. So he's gonna Dude, honestly, that's what I'm gonna get. No offense, Curtis Samuel and Dever Duvernay, who are like arguably the same thing, but that's who I'm gonna grab. Because then I can, man, but I really need a wide receiver too. Like this is desperate. Can I probably just like I can't drop Mike Williams after week one. Can I drop Devontae Parker? I don't even know who to start in week two. This is like trash. Okay, once that goes, we'll figure it out. All right, so that's any given Sunday. Only one, two, three, four, five more of those to do. Um, we picked up some great names today. We looked at some depth plays. Hopefully, this is helpful for you if you're in your league and you're like, I don't know, and you want to go check if a player is available. You could probably just drop Mac Wilson. I thought he had some promise given the way he rated out last year, but ultimately, not really, not right now. And linebacker's so tough, so. Don't let someone like that bring your score down. And just look at my matchup here. Don't really give you projections, so I have no concept of, how close this is going to be. This person won their week one, and the total points scores. Who am I playing? Illegal contact. They scored just slightly less than I did, 68.9 to 68.1. So looks like it's going to be pretty tight. I came in first in my division, which is exciting. And then I had some where I did horribly. Pretty sure this was Okay, man, nah, give me secondary. Maybe we look at a bad team. No, this one did well. I test the one that auto drafted the entire thing. I would not be surprised if this team sucked. Nope. Second there. Oh, there we go. Last. 65.7. Almost last in the whole thing, but this guy got 65.6. Okay, so this team, my surf and turf team needs some TLC for sure. And stupid idiots, how'd we do? Right smack in the middle. And really, that's not a very good score. 65.2. This is a 12-team league, so it's a little bit different than obviously a 10-team league. All right, we're gonna need some TLC here. And maybe my other teams, just taking a peek at them and making sure that everybody's alive. 64.9, that's the lowest I have, right? And I'm still not in last place. Wow. I'm worried about this team the most. I just This one also auto drafted the whole thing, and I set a very specific and weird queue. Um, Look at Justin Fields being my fucking starting quarterback. Gonna cry. I'm over the roster limit. Why? Also, do not let your roster be over the limit for the start of the season. I mean, for the start of a game, because it will just DQ you. How do we want to end this? I bought some cards I'm excited to open, some football cards from last year. I could do that in a different video. Also, leave a comment if there's anything specific that you want to see reviewed or anything that you want to see like a deep dive on. That'd be helpful to hear and see a walkthrough on. I'd be super happy to do that. Other than that, I'll catch you on the flip.